Welcome to the tour of Qinghai Lake. We're at stage 10. We're going from Wu to Qingtai today. Everybody's ready and chomping at the bit. We're gonna go galloping off for 191 kilometers. And guess what? It's raining again. Doesn't seem to stop the European flavor that happens to permeate this town. And as we're getting ready, we're gonna check in with the Australian national team.
We're just a national mixed team from Australia. A lot of us just race for local Australian teams, and we've been really lucky to all get a trip here. So we've got a lot of national races back home in the next 2 months. So this is helping us prepare for.
Isn't this now winter down under?
Yeah, but it's pretty much not as much rain as this back home. The temperature's pretty similar, so it's just as hard up here.
Today is going to be the last long stage of this 12th annual tour of Qinghai Lake. We're going from Wu to Qingtai, and we've got 2 sprints coming up, 1 minor third-class climb that's at 131 kilometers, and then a fast tailwind, hopefully, into the town of Qingtai. "124 rain-jacketed riders rolled out for a neutral lap. Everybody's ready to go, and Martin Brun is taking a look at all of his charges. They're gonna be charging. They're heading through the ultimate in rain protection, a massive gate that's 500 years old. This parade lap took them through the entire town. It was about 4 kilometers long, and the crowds were thick. Everybody was getting ready to watch some serious action, and right off the bat, when the race started, the attacks went from the gun. Lots and lots of people went out, but nobody made it stick. And with Sprint 1 coming up, we had a couple trains coming along the line. Le Pont Marseille's Yuan Palio took the first sprint. Flores Hoisinen took second from Drapac. At 50 kilometers though, we had a break that stuck. 5 guys got away. The break consisted of riders from almost everywhere. We had England, we had Mexico, we had Germany, we had France. Sprint number 2 was won by Benjamin Giraud. The 5 became 4 as they drove their way into a headwind. They were heading their way out to a maximum of 3 minutes 55 seconds, and the peloton registered a brisk 86 kilometers an hour. King of the Mountains was taken by Uri Martins from Amore and Vita. Scott Thwaites was second, and Max Walsleben was third. The peloton was confident with a tailwind, but as they made this right turn into a crosswind, things went bad. The breakaway stayed away. They were still 2 minutes ahead with 15K to go, and they're getting ready to take out the sprint. It looks like right there, Uri Martin is taking the lead, but right behind him is Scott Thwaites, and here comes Bernard. What's gonna happen here in the final 200 meters? They're taking it down to the line. It's looking pretty, yes! With the bike throw, we had Benjamin Giraud with a perfectly timed bike throw, grabs it by 6 measly centimeters. If you look down the line, you'll be able to see, as soon as the graphics get out of the way, the roaring peloton being led by the one and only Sacha Modolo, our green points leader. Look at them, firing their way from lane to lane. They are on their way, but they're too late. You know how those crosswinds go. Modolo takes it. Richeze is in 6th place. The happy team's been on the attack, and they finally paid off. Let's take a listen to what the winner has to say.
Today is the last long stage, and at the beginning of the stage, all the riders know that it's the last stage to go to play the win today. Yeah. Because the free last day, normally it's a sprint. So today is very nervous in the start. I try a lot for going breakaway, and at a good moment when a rider do a lot of effort, I decide to attack, and it's a good breakaway, got to the finish.
Benjamin, Scott, and Uri came up to the stage, and they were going to be presented with, once again, mascots, champagne, and real flowers down here in the flatlands. Up at high, it was plastic. Speaking of totally, Samad Pourseyedigolakhour is taking care of almost all the jerseys. He's got the best Asian rider jersey right now. And also, he's got the King of the Mountain jersey with today's final climb. He didn't get any points, but that still means that he keeps the jersey. Sacha Modolo is again in green. Look at that explosion, kids. And finally, our race leader, Samad Pourseyedigolakhour from Tabriz Petrochemical. Great team support, Great crowd support for Tabriz. As we gallop off into the sunset here, let's take a look at the GC. Once again, Samad Pusadier is in first, Yevgeniy Nepomnyachshiy is in second, and Daniil Fominykh is in third. Tomorrow's Skoda Shanghai Yunchon stage is going to be 123 kilometers, winding through the town and all of the nature parks that we can find. For Cycling CN, I'm Sean Nagel. Be smooth. See you tomorrow.